Today we want to do the unboxing of the Calogy heat press. Yes, press machine. So we're gonna actually look at the contents of it. See what we could do, because we normally do a lot of DTF and HTV t-shirt transfer. So we're gonna unbox this, take a look at it, and see what we can make of it. Alright, so to get a better look of the Calogy heat press, alright, I'm gonna literally open the box. So let's pull back this camera a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Let's adjust this camera. So I'm just gonna open the box. Alright. I already took out the HPV, but it comes actually with some instructions on it, the instructions manual, which I'm looking for at this point in time. Alright. So there is it. The instruction manual actually tells us, when you buy it, the different heat settings. It actually give you like a manual. It also has heat settings on it too as well. What to use for sublimation, what to use for heat transfer, DTF, and so on. I'll give you all the instructions on it. So when you get it, you can probably just take a look at it even more. I also have, let me just show you all this heat press mat, so I could put my fabric on, so when I have to burn through anything, is conductive, I should say, to the heat. All right, and of course, I have my sheet of Teflon paper, which I also buy as well on Amazon. So let's look at the actual heat press itself. So it came in this little bag here, basically a nice little carrying bag for the heat press. So I'm going to take it out of the bag. Just bear with me a little bit because I don't have anybody to really hold the camera for me. Alright, so I'll just kind of like move around this tripod a little bit so you can take a look at the actual heat press itself. Calogy. I'm just going to remove this heat mat because I'm going to be using it at a later date. It comes with this cord. What I'm going to do is just give it some power. Plug it in and allow it to heat up a little bit. Right. Okay, so many of you all who are new to this type of heat press, it comes again with an instruction manual. So I guess I'm going to turn it on. Right, and I'm just going to bring this camera a little closer so you could see the on button. Alright, I'm going to turn it on and see that the temperature actually is 109 degrees Fahrenheit and heating at 350. Alright, so I'm going to do DTF, and what I'm going to look at now is on the manual to see, because I want to do, it's getting cold in New York City, so I basically want to see what heat settings I'm going to use to put down DTF. But not only just DTF alone, I want it to be on a certain type of fabric. So I'm going to look here to see what type of fabric that I want to put it on. And I think I would either leave it at 350 or probably drop it down to 315 or 320. I think I'll just go half and done. So I would go by the heat, because it's looking like it's this one to the top. Right, and I'll show you all the fabric that I'm going on now, to be honest. So I'm gonna just bring the camera a little closer so y'all could see it. I'm going to go to this one here, and I'm going to carry down the heat to about 325. All right, and I would probably want to press this for about 20 seconds. All right, so let me just go to the timer. So I'm gonna press and hold the timer here. All right, so kind of interfering with the wrong one. All right, so I'll press this one here. All right, got it. Probably go 25 seconds. Don't want to do too much on that, so I'm gonna wait until it heat up. All right, as while I prepare my workstation to put down my hoodie. All right, so I'm just gonna bring it around here a little bit so you could see this is the hoodie that I'm going to use, and I got these hoodies and then by Vim. They have it on special right now for like about $21, so you get both a hoodie and a pants. That's why I pass in the camera, you might be able to see the pants that I have on. All right, I already have my DTF transfer. Well, you see it on beep already. Hear the beep, means then that heat press is ready. I have my DTF transfer, so there's 2 sets of transfers I'm going to use. I'm going to actually do the front and the back. I think I will do the back first. So I'm going to put on my mat right here. I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to kind of like average this. I'm going to put this down like this and average it. Make sure it's sort of centered, because I want the center of the to the back piece. All right, this looking almost like it. And then I'm going to take my back piece from Retro Fitness and make sure it's centered. All right, that look good. I'm going to take my sheet of Teflon paper to cover it over. All right, so I got my heat press here now. It's at 325. I'm going to press it on for 25 seconds. So I'm going to just bring it over like this and just rest it on top for a while. Let me just bring it closer so you all can see what I'm doing. All right, and what I'm going to do is just give it a little press down and press this button here, the C button, right, to initiate the countdown. So I'm just going to press it on a little bit. Just bear in mind that this apparatus here is very hot. I would have these plastic handles here. As you can see, I'm holding it down. Just turn the camera a little bit so you all could see it a little bit. All right, you should hear a beep coming off in a little bit. All right. You'll hear the beep. As you hear the beep, see that? It's on 0 now, so I just press the C to reset it. All right. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to literally take this off now and put it back on the cooling pad. Cooling pad is over here because it comes with a base, as you can see. All right. And then I'm going to look at my DTF now. So let me just angle along this camera a little bit so you all could see it some more. All right, that's it. And I'm gonna just take a look at it, right, and see if it's ready to peel. Right, I normally always like to peel from the top. Right, oh, look how that's looking right there. Wow. So we get the correct settings of the heat and so on. This is good. This is good work. All right, so what I'm going to do afterwards now, just very gentle, I'm going to put back on the Teflon sheet. All right, and I'm just going to just give it just like a slight press down, nothing much, just slight. Don't even need to put on the timer, and just iron it out a little bit, you know. All right, that should be all right, and I should be ready to do the front, right, of it now. All right, so I'm going to remove my Teflon sheet. All right, this looks very good, print. So what I want to do now is to do the front. I'm going to line up the front again. All right, line up with my my mat. I'll put the links in the video where you could get a mat and the heat press on Amazon. I'm going to take my Retro Fitness logo and just put it sort of centered. Let's move around this heat mat a little bit. I want it more like, you know, center of the fabric. Yeah, that looking good right there. Straighten the sign a little bit. I'm going to also put on my Teflon sheet. So I'm gonna just make sure it's straight. Let me look in the camera. Yeah, looking straight. All right. Put on my Teflon sheet. And you know, you all could always have a subscription at Retro Fitness up on Church Avenue. We do a lot of exercise programs and diet programs and so on. So I'm just gonna rest this on here like this. Right. I'm gonna show you all what I'm working with. I'm bringing up the camera a little closer. I'm going to press this button here to start the timer, and I'm just going to give it a little press down for the wire, and then just hold it for extra 2 seconds if so much. You should hear the beep going off. Yeah, hold it down here, 25 degrees. This look good. So you get the timer coming off at any time now. Alright, so you see the timer came off. Let's remove the pressure a little bit. So you can see it's at 0. I'm going to press the C to reset it. Take off the heat press. Put it back on the base. So you can see the base is right there. We're going to take off the Teflon sheet, which I'm going to show you where you could get it on Amazon. And I'm going to do a peel now. I always like to peel from the top. Right, and as you could see, this could do it a little bit more pressing down. Let me try it on this side here to see. Same thing here. Could do some more pressing down on the object. Alright, let me see if I could peel from the bottom and see what's happening. Alright, same thing. So this gotta press down some more. So we're gonna come now. I'm gonna bring it back here. Now, I forgot to put on my Teflon sheet. I have to make sure I have my Teflon sheet is on. Alright, I'm going to give it back again. Alright. I'm going to give it to the timer. This time I'm going to hold it down with a little bit more force because the last time I didn't hold it down with some force. And press it down to make sure the ends get pressed down properly. So I'm holding the both ends to press it down. Alright. That's what I'm doing, pressing it down. Alright. Should hear the beep of this now. Sometimes you just have to like press these things more than once to make sure it's stick on certain fabric, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so put it back on the heat pad. Take back off my Teflon sheet to see what's happening here. I'm gonna do a peel now. Normally it's good to just like cool it down a little bit to do like a cold peel. So most DTFs would be like cold peel, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so let me see what's happening here with my transfer. Alright, so I kind of like have to work it a little bit to get off the edges. Yeah, good. What I'm going to do next is put back on my Teflon sheet to make sure it holds down a little bit. And I'm going to iron it out a little bit with my heat press. You know, give that a little iron out. Make sure everything sticks down properly. Yeah. Yeah, that should be alright. Nice. Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's hot too. Alright. So there it is. I got my Retro Fitness print on the front. And I also get my Retro Fitness pinned to the back on a hoodie, which I'm going to wear today. So this is it. All right, the heat press. I like this brand of the heat press. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put the links in the description for you to get one on Amazon, together with your heat mat, of course, and as well as your Teflon sheet. I should have the example of what the heat mat looks like. Come from this company. Alright, that's how the heat mats look like. Alright, and the stock of Teflon would look in packs like these. Alright, stay tuned for other videos to come.